Alright, let's get it out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment if you like. Chainsaw Man episode 10 started off with Power and Denji visiting Aki. And to be honest, when I saw Aki, I almost thought that the girl with the eye patch was still alive. Also, I think Aki has been out for a while because he says how many people are left from Division. Then Denji says, well, about 3 or 4 of us. Some of us have quit, but we're still standing strong. And he freaks out because he can't believe that many people have died. Well, we have to get going because Manga says she has something to tell us. Right after they leave, he pulls out his katana and says, how many years do I have left to live? And the demon comes out and says, you have 2 years. And all that stress, he starts grabbing a smoke and he's like, alright, I need to calm down. And he turns on the lighter, and out of nowhere, he starts remembering his old boss. Now, she used to offer to light up his smoke, and he's like, why? What happened to you? How could this happen? And so he silently cries to himself, and you won't believe that Denji was always out there just waiting for him to start crying. Then Denji thinks to himself, wait, I left my manga in there, I'm trying to get it, but he's crying. And so now he's got himself thinking, wait, do I even feel like crying or not? I don't really feel bad that she died. And I do remember being sad when Pachita died, but if Power were to die, would I feel bad? No. So after a while, 2 detectives come in to talk to Aki about how they're going to train Team Division 4. Some old guys training Power and Denji, and we're here to tell you to quit Private Investigation Team. Look, let me just cut it to you straight. You only have about 2 years left, and you either want to just die after 2 years, or do you want to actually just live your life peacefully? I mean, you can still fight, but you just have to form another demon contract and keep going, I guess. The devils that killed my family are still out there. They destroyed and murdered them. How am I going to quit now? Alright, I get it, fine. But just know that the people in that division are very crazy. You should think about more of your life and how long you have left to live. Oh, and there seems to be someone outside looking for you. And I thought for a second it was just Makima coming back to talk to him, but no, some new girl, and this guy's fucking shocked. He's like, I can't believe it's her. Meanwhile, Makima is taking Power and Denji to meet this old guy that is really good at training people. But as usual, he has to do the whole sensei thing. There's 2 questions I have to ask you. 1. Are you ready for the training I'm about to show you? And 2. Do you think you're demon or human? And they both answer, well, whatever's easiest, because I don't really want to do anything too difficult. And after that, he shoves a knife right through Denji's head and cuts Power's throat, and now she's like, I can't really breathe. And it just gets more dumb because right when they fall down, she lands in Denji's crotch, and it's like, wow, what are you supposed to do? And that reminds me, I thought Denji was dead. I didn't know he was immortal. And supposedly Power can also be immortal, but not as much as him. I don't know what that means, but then he feeds him blood, and I guess they're okay after that. I mean, this sensei guy is a really tough guy because he kills them so much that it feels like they're in hell. After all that pain, he says, I'll see you tomorrow at your place. Be ready. And so Denji feels like he's died 1,000 times because he can barely get up. And Power's like, I know what we're gonna do. I have a plan, it's really good. So the next day, the old man's walking to their apartment building, and he says, I think it's right here. And inside, for some reason, Denji and Power are wearing glasses. Don't know why. Maybe they're sponsored by something. I mean, it's a pretty good attempt because Power uses her blood to strike through the doorknob, and he somehow dodges that. And also, Denji comes from the roof and tries to beat him up with his axe, and he still punches the shit out of him. Then the sensei says, alright, I'm done here for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Then Denji's super happy because he didn't have to die so many times. And he says, Power, can you believe that? He's leaving. And then the guy throws a freaking knife at his head. Never trust anyone, ever. Then when we go back to Aki and the detectives, they're going to give Aki a new contract with the demon, and they're like, we've been capturing a couple of demons, and hopefully they don't kill you. Because old Fox Spirit doesn't really want to help him anymore because it almost died over there in the battle. Also, the answer to who the girl was that visited him was the eye patch girl's sister, and they left him a note. It was like a text message on paper, and they were just sending it back and forth, and he figures out that she really, really, really wanted him to quit this job because she also wanted to quit as well. So now Aki's really hyped to go and get a demon contract because he's like, I'm gonna kill those titans. But the devil that's gonna make a contract with him has only had 2 people make contracts. One was a guy who gave up half his life, and the other one was someone who gave 2 eyeballs off. And it doesn't matter to Aki because he's ready. He goes into that cage to fight. Alright, the question of the day is, what do you think Aki should do? Should he quit his job or should he keep battling this fight? Alright, that's the end of this video. Peace.